Hello YouTube, Benchmade55 here. Just want to show you the next project that I'm going to do. I got this little stove here. It is a Waterford MK2. Has a very small, if I can show you, firebox in there. It's pretty dainty. You can see by the size of my hand that it's just not that big of a stove. It has a spot on the top there that you can cook on. It's got a castle on the side, little dainty feet. It's on a dolly now, but it'll be on the ground. And I picked this up on Craigslist for a deal. It needs a little bit of attention, as does everything that you get there. And so I'm starting the process here and just wanted to show you a little bit about this. Oh, and this thing is made in Ireland, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, it's going to take 6-inch pipe. It had a vent that came out that's 5-inch, and I had to get a converter. And so I went from 5 to 6, and then you use this black pipe. And that will be putting off a lot of heat also in the shop, going up, going up, going up. Going up, going up, going up. There, and there you go. And so I've already cut the hole. See that up there? For where the box is going to go in there. Now, you have to put this whole system in there so that insulation and everything doesn't touch it. So you have to cut, even though you're putting a 6-inch pipe in there, you got to cut a 14 1/4 by 14 1/4 hole for this box to go in there. Oh, let me go up the ladder here and show you what I got. Now, it's a lovely day for this because after 2 weeks of rain here in South Carolina, I am so glad to see it stop. And so are the goats, because I'm finding out they don't like it. So this here is the box that's going to fit up there. This is the inside. And this is what you would see if it's installed from the roof, and then the other part will be down. You see that white stuff is insulation, and so this goes through and it ensures that nothing can touch the pipe, even though at that point where that transition is, the pipe that I'm using is stainless steel triple wall, which they don't give away. I'll tell you that. So let's just pan around here. It's kind of a view down there of my workshop from up here in the loft. See, I have another loft over there. Lighting hanging down, ceiling fan. I have an air filtration system. Anyway, back to the project at hand. You see those little holes that are cut in there? Looks like bugs chewed through. That's done with a Craig jig, and it's called a pocket hole, and it made it very easy for me to put these 2 boards in there after I cut the hole. So the hole is cut, and now I have to go outside and cut a hole in the roof, which I absolutely hate to do because it's not leaking now. And so, who knows? So, we'll go out there and cut this hole. First, I'm going to drill 4 holes in each corner so that I'll know where to go up there and cut it out with the Sawzall. And then I'm going to have to do something because I put this styrofoam, see that up here, and it's all insulated underneath. And the reason for the styrofoam was to brighten up the shop. And it was a lot cheaper to do it than putting up wood, and a lot easier on this old guy. Okay, I'll go get started on this, and I'll be back later. Well, as you can see, there's a pile of sawdust there, which means only one thing. The hole is cut. And you can see the blue sky. I kind of like it like that, with the clouds going by, and they're moving quickly because we're still getting a little residual from that storm here in South Carolina, but no rain, just a lot of wind. All right, moving on. Okay, so the hole is cut and the box is installed in the roof with the supports all the way around, so that because all the weight of the chimney is going to be on this box and the nails that hold on to it. So the next step is, what I'm going to do is trim that box up a little bit, and then I'll secure it to the studs using a couple of screws to get it nice and level, and then I'll use some nails in there because screws have no shear strength, which means when weight is hanging on the side of them, that they can snap right off. As for nails, though, they have a lot of shear strength, and that's why nails are used in construction and not screws. They do make heavy-duty screws that are used for that, for like a lag bolt, but that is not what we're using in this situation. Okay. So you see, this, I've loosened up the shingles, and right here also 2 layers, and so the flashing is going to slide up underneath there, and that way no water will penetrate the roof. And the key to doing this is I had to get underneath there and remove nails that were under there so that it could go up under this layer. Also, it's a good idea when you're working with shingles to wear gloves. I just took them off for demonstration purposes because there's fiberglass in the shingles and your hands will be all itchy later on. Now, here's the flash. Let's have a look here and see. This is the flashing for the chimney. Let me put that kind of up in there so you can get the idea. Okay, see, so the flashing slides up underneath the existing shingles. And then where you see the round part of the flashing is, I will trim the shingles around there. And this way, no water will be able to get underneath there and penetrate. You can see that we have a clear shot up. I'll adjust that a little bit and nail it all in place. And we have a clear shot for the chimney to sit inside that box there, which will be the stainless steel piece. And then there will be a drip cap and a top for it, a screen, which I'll show you later on. Well, folks, that is the end of the installation on the exterior. I still have to hook up all the black pipe. And as you can see, the flashing goes way up, probably that first shingle, and then almost all the way up that second shingle there, approximately. And we have this ring that goes around it, and that is a drip ring, and that is all that keeps the water from going up and underneath and into your house, which always amazes me that it works. But I have the same thing on the other house, on the house, and no leaks at all. And then you can see there's the nice stainless steel cap on there. Everything is, just walk around here slowly, is level the way I like it, in plumb. And so you can see there's the one on the other on our house, and now we have 2 so that I can be toasty in the workshop building furniture all winter. Now that we just finally got the beautiful weather, and it has been glorious to be up here and get some vitamin sunshine today. Just give you a little view. Maybe it's too much glare there, but that's my view, and you can hear the goatee girls in the background. This is our view here. See the pretty mountains right there. And we got a nice little shot right through the clearing there. And there's the pole that the wind turbine's going on in the next couple of days. There's the goats down there. There's my work trailer, which I can no longer do that anymore because of an injury. And so if anybody is interested in buying a tile and grout cleaning equipment, you can give me a call or contact me through the private messaging, not that phone number that's on there, and I'll talk to you about that. There's our goats down there. That's Shasta, and she's like a cow. Her head is so big. And then we come around here. There's the birds. I think I'll go let them out so they can run around. You can see one over the top there. Up there they are. There's a couple of solar panels that keeps the chickens, so they got a little air conditioning, which I can put away. And there's the solar panels on the top of the goat barn that make it for, it works really well. It's just a solar kit from Harbor Freight, 45 watt, and we have all the lights, and we run a fan in there, and haven't had one problem. And there is the pasture going up there. There's the goats heading out that way. And there's our new pasture out there, and they're loving it. I see something over there, because they're looking with great intent over there. And so that is a view. I'll go around one more time. And the roosters. And so we just are absolutely blessed to live here and to have this homestead. That's our well down there. We have a couple of acres, and that's just enough. The front here goes down, septic's over there. There's an old barn that was on the property, and everything else wasn't here about a year and a half ago we put up. So there you go. There's solar panels up on here, and there is the woodshed, and we got building materials all around. So this is Benchmade 55 over and out on the exterior installation of the chimney. And God bless you all.